Miami Lakes, Miami, Florida, Irma. Wind has been blowing like this. For about 6 hours, 8 hours maybe. It's supposed to have been a lot worse. But this is what we end up getting. Our lights just went off. We was doing good. Now it's all bad. My girlfriend behind me naked doing lesson plans. I will let you see, but I work hard to get her. Can't see for free. Have you never been through a hurricane? This is like a category 3 hurricane. Come on, let's zoom in a little bit. So that's my baby over there, Dodge Challenger, with the rims on there. You see the Dodge? With the rims on, you see? That's my baby right there. You see this water? Now we got drainage here, but I think the wind is keeping the water in the parking lot. I don't know if that even makes sense, but we done seen the parking lot fill up and drain out once before. That's my homeboy car right there. He out of town. He in Tokyo. Where he at? He in Japan. Stuck like Chuck. Can't even fly back. This is Irma, Miami, Florida, 2017. Not sure what that alarm is, but it's annoying. Right here, a tree that fell on my neighbor's car. It's all bad, nothing good coming out of that. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit. We got grapes, Coca-Cola, Oreos, ham sandwiches, Lucky Charms, spaghetti. We got Spanish pork, Bacardi. We got cheap wine. What's the name of the cheap wine, baby? Moscato, $12. Get you 3 liters, huh? We're witnessing Hurricane Irma with us. Look at it. Look at it. Irma not that strong, but Irma been blowing for about a half a day. Irma did a little bit of damage. FEMA checks on the way. It says she headed up to Fort Myers, Tampa area. Y'all be safe. Miami done dodged another one. He don't went back in. Now he not outside no more. Let's see. He went back in the house. Somebody was outside chilling on the step. But yeah, check out my video, man. 2017. Y'all can say y'all survived Irma. Oh, well, why did we say it's the devil? Santa Maria, or like voodoo? Oh, well, whatever. Jesus, voodoo, Santa Maria, whatever, it worked. I thought it went down with the tower. And maybe the tower's connected to the power. Huh? Oh, I did? Couldn't watch no football. All the channels had Irma watch on it. Got the cell phone down. These are the strongest winds we done got. The strongest winds we done got today by far. Miami, Florida. Irma, 2017. It is. But the car off in the house, so that shouldn't be working. Right. Maybe. So that's what it is. Irma, 2017. Y'all share it. Share the video, let people see you have never witnessed a hurricane, or maybe Irma coming to your town next. Y'all see what y'all got coming. Any questions, leave them below in the comments. We'll try to answer them for you. Miami, Florida, Irma, 2017. Back. Irma, 2017. These people about to move their car. My neighbors walking in water. I don't know what's going on. Tree done fell on their car. So I guess they figured they finna move it. I was not sure why. What's going on out here? Where they finna put the tree at? I don't know. Neighbors working together. Why they had to move the tree, I'm not sure, but they did. We live, Irma 2017. Oh, that tree put a dent in their trunk. Right there. The black trunk. The tree put a dent in it.
What they doing? That man old.
Cause now they done moved. Now they gotta sit it down somewhere.
Why they just can't sit it? Where was that? They moved the car.
It's big because you gonna inconvenience everybody else. You gonna sit it down in front of somebody else's car.
Why would it be in front of somebody else's car? It was on top of their car. Why they just can't let it hit the ground?
Who knows? I mean, maybe. What if you was out there and that's your black car? You want it off your car too, right?
But so you ain't get out there and move it. That water high. Look how high that water is to his feet.
I told you that lady just walked in it. Come on, we're gonna go outside. We're gonna take a walk. We're live in Miami, Irma 2017. It's about 6 o'clock in Miami. Some of the damage has been done. Trees down. Irma 2017, we were supposed to get hit harder, but they spared us again. We stayed in, we didn't evacuate. A lot of people left, headed to Tampa, Orlando. They headed back. People all boarded up, but it never really got that bad for us.
Was kind of there left there. But as the hours kind of gone by, we're slowly seeing it creep back. But it is hard to gauge just because the winds shift all of that water. Cole, if you want to pan up here, you can see as the wind's just blowing this direction, it's sort of moving all of it that way.
I'm sure many people throughout South Florida are experiencing these situations. And what is scary is that it happens and then it stops. So I think moral of the story is we're going to be feeling that for several hours. So, of course, the advice is do not come outside. That's why we're here, to bring you and inform you of what it's looking like. And I can tell you, we do have to watch our backs because you just don't know what may be coming whenever that, gust of wind comes this way. Alex, Diana?
And
Go ahead.
oh, yes, Lorraine, I was just going to ask you about those boats, because a lot of people will be very tempted to go out and check their property. But you said for the most part, and you're right there on the water, Coconut Grove, an area that is getting blasted with those sheets of rain and then those squalls that come in. But for the most part, you can attest to the fact that the boats are surviving pretty well with very little damage, if at all, correct?
Correct. You're looking at it right now. Check out this boat. You do see it rock back and forth. Of course, the wind, right, and these certain things. But for the most part, I have to say, folks seem like they did a really good job. But, when you are an avid boater, that is your baby. People are pretty particular when it comes to that. So I'm very sure that most people were as responsible as possible. They took all the necessary precautions to make sure that these boats are
pretty steady since we've been out here at about midnight, but it is really, I don't know, you can see right now just picking up. It's actually hard to keep your balance right now. We're on Biscayne Boulevard. We just went up a little bit north from where we were out down by the Intercontinental Hotel. There is flooding down in that area. It's about 3 to 4 inches of flooding in downtown Miami right there on Southeast 1st Street is where that flooding is at. The wind whipping all over this area, though. I understand, though, that there's some infrastructure issues downtown, so there is flooding that happens occasionally in this area, but people tell me that area does not actually usually flood. But just take a look at the trees. These gusts, they come in really strong, really ferocious. Right now, it is actually not even raining out here, but it does get, we did just go through a really, really heavy downpour. Earlier, it said at no point had the rain been torrential, but just moments ago, it actually was torrential. Through this area, the thing that people are going to have to deal with when people do try to get back out on the streets, already there is extensive trees down, extensive tree damage, a lot of palm fronds in the street. We actually, as we were coming off the exit on 395 off onto Biscayne Boulevard, there's a huge tree that is blocking the road there, so it's hard to even get around that area. But right now we're just dealing with increasing wind power, ferocious winds here in downtown Miami.
Illustrating just how rough those winds are.
Yeah, let's make sure she does
standing there. She's standing there, but we need her to ensure her safety. That is our main concern.
We're okay, but yeah, we both got whipped around just now. My photographer, actually, Brian, not a huge guy, but definitely not my size. He actually is having trouble keeping the shot up. So I think we're going to try to take cover for now. We'll send it back to you guys.
That's a good idea, Ariel. Thank you. From experience reporting.
Out and about. Is that correct?
No, that's exactly correct, Elliot. Everybody is staying hunkered down in this hotel right here, safe and protected.
Good. All right. Well, stay safe and stay protected. Get inside a building. Get inside and get out of that rain and wind. Meg Oliver, thank you so much. Let's head over now to Bianca Peters because I hear seeing some bad wind too. Hey, Bianca.
Hey guys, yeah, right down the street from our station, actually, in front of that wine me, that place was just kind of the headquarters for a lot of people trying to get those pre-hurricane supplies. As you see, completely empty right now. The one thing we are seeing is that some people did leave their cars here in the parking lot to try to ride out the storm, so hopefully they do come back to those completely safe and fine. And we are watching a few of these trees looking like they're holding on for dear life. Yesterday, again, on our way here from the station, which is just down the street, saw some major